All right, Joe and Amanda, here's the video for Ebert. This is looking down the driveway. I'd walk down to the end and show you both ways, but there really isn't nothing to show you. It's pretty much just woods. We're out here, you know, larger acre parcels, so pretty private. You know, now the yard itself is pretty freaking amazing. I mean, 2.5 acres, I think, is what you said over the phone. I'm not real sure exactly, but what I can tell you is much of this is usable. They've cleared it out. It's flat, it's big. You probably would want a riding mower, would be my guess, unless, Joe, you're a pretty ambitious kind of guy. So I have already walked around the outside and the inside. I'll talk about a couple things. There hasn't been anything that screamed at me too much other than a couple, which I'll get to here in just a second. As you can see, it's very large, open. I mean, you could run a football game back here for sure. You can see that this is what I was seeing in the pictures. Much of it kind of wipes off with the fingers, but you know, all in all, I think it probably is due for a paint job. It looks like what's on here would probably last you another year or two. But something that is needed. So one thing that caught my attention here is this is the access. I'll go ahead and show you down here. It is wide open. The reason I'm bringing that up, well, I guess there is little blocks there. Who knows? There might not be a huge rodent problem down there, but in the Pacific Northwest, especially when you're out in the country like this, it's not uncommon. Now, a little bit of the siding down below, in a couple spots, it's a little bit soft. It hasn't worked its way all the way up or nothing like that. Quite often what we'll do in this business is, you know, if just the bottoms get rotted, and I'm sure Joe knows what I'm talking about here. If just the bottoms get rotted, which it seems that's all that's going on, you know, you could just simply rip and replace these with, you know, something 10-inch or 12-inch to line the bottom, and that'll get rid of all the wood rot and protect the rest of the stuff from experiencing anything. I mean, on a 1 to 10, I would give what I'm talking about, 10 being serious, 1 being not serious. From what I can see just on the ground level, I would give it maybe like a 2. It's very, very minor. It's certainly nothing an appraiser would even call out. I don't think an appraiser would call out anything regarding this paint. There's just some stuff like that that is, you know, less than attractive, really. I mean, it primarily needs paint just for aesthetic purposes, but so we will just kind of continue. Here's where they're keeping for the wood. It's like they had chickens or something. All right, now let's go ahead and go inside. The place has some character. I mean, it's fairly small inside, but it's not tiny by any means. It's got some character. I just feel like it really needs someone to get in here and just kind of love it back to shape. This is right when we walk in the front door. This is one thing, it's cadet wall heaters for the entire house. There is no forced air. So those mini splits would be your go-to. There's no doubt about it. For a house of this size, the mini split where you have one unit up and one unit down is going to do its job. You would very, very rarely need to use that right there, if ever. I have the mini split in my house, and I use my furnace maybe a week out of the year, and not even at all on some years. It covers the heating and the air conditioning. My house is about 1,800, just under 1,900 square feet, so it's a bit larger than this one, and my mini splits hold up just fine. So that's looking from this back door here out into the kitchen, into the living room. Kitchen is big and open. It's probably one of the, you know, nicer features of the house. like it can maybe just use, like I said, somebody just kind of love it back into shape. Some of it's just maybe a little bit dirty, and just kind of like some of this caulking you see here is kind of dirty. Just needs to get cleaned and revamped. So here's the downstairs bathroom. It's got the stand-up shower, the toilet, the sink. Here's storage underneath the stairs. Right off this we have the laundry room, and then it goes straight into the garage here. Okay, and now we will go upstairs. I'll show you one more, maybe from this side. Okay. So there's the front door. So walk right in the front door. We got living room, kitchen, the downstairs bath, as well as the laundry room tucked away back in the corner there. And then here, immediately to the left, is where you go upstairs. Here is the upstairs bath. Linen closet. Immediately to the right here, we have bedroom A. And you know what just dawned on me? You wanted me to look at the lid in the washroom, so I will go down and check that out again. So here's master, but we'll go ahead and check this other bedroom B out first. The bedrooms are small. They're not tiny, but they're small. And then here is the master bedroom. There's master closet. I'll go ahead and take that from this corner. And we'll go into the master bath. It's small in here, but it's nice. They did the tile shower. Hello, can't wait to meet you guys when you get here in person. And you guys are just going to kind of come with me here while I shut all these lights off. And we will go back downstairs to the laundry room. I am checking all the ceilings now that you've brought something up. I haven't seen anything jump out at me yet. So one thing, I don't know if my camera's going to show it, or yes it does. You can kind of see right there. So they just tried to touch up paint wherever they had stuff hung in preparation for sale. The problem is, unless you use flat paint, you can see where the touch-ups take place. Flat paint, you can't. But it has its issues too. It catches dirt and everything like that a lot better. But you can probably see it right here too. So there's like kind of little stuff like that kind of going on throughout the house. Once again, on 1 to 10, I would give it probably like a 3, maybe a 4. But now I don't see anything in here indicating a leak. That's just darkened a little bit, just looks like dirt or something, but the sheetrock's certainly still strong. So that's the video. I'll get it sent off.